think it was a really interesting year. I think we had a really tough schedule going into it, and we knew that, especially setting up after one game with 4 in a row against Minot. That helped kind of set the tone for where we wanted to go. And throughout the year, I feel like some of the injuries kind of hurt us, but it was fun to see different guys kind of come in and out of the lineup and perform well. And at any given day, you have to show up any given game and be ready to go.
It was super fun to have a leadership role and be able to build relationships with the guys on the team. And we obviously had some super cool moments in Finland where we had some guys get saved, and that was super cool to see how the Lord just worked in our team this year. And I think you could see it ripple through the team, which was awesome.
The end goal is always to win a national championship, but just how expected it is just to get to the tournament now. Like coming into Liberty, it was kind of cool just to make the tournament, and now we've created this culture and this team chemistry or this team identity that like we're going to be there in March. Like it's not a question of like if we're gonna get there, it's a question of like how far are we gonna get there in March.
There's a ton that we provide as a program. There's a lot of ways that players can develop here, and that's exciting. That's something that we really push and encourage guys to take a strong look at, right? When we're recruiting, we've got top guys already committed, and now it's just filling out the roster from there. The culture is huge. I think having players that are less about themselves and more about what it means to be a team that's bought in and pushing in the same direction is a big part of who we are and what we do, and especially from a faith perspective. As we follow Jesus, we want to be examples in the locker room, serving each other, right? And so from the coaches all the way through our, the peripheral staff that help with key things like equipment and skates and all of this, each person plays an integral role and is so vital to the success of what we do, and that allows us to accomplish that top 10 goal year after year after year and put ourselves in a good position to go some distance at nationals, if not all the way to the end.
Coming in, I'm still close with a ton of the guys that were seniors my freshman year, and I expect that coming from the freshmen coming in this year that we just stay in touch, and the brotherhood will always be greater than 4 years. But this year in particular, it was a pretty tight team, and especially among those, how many guys, 12 guys we were missing, like 12 seniors this year. It's a lot of guys that have done this whole career together, and that obviously always makes a team tighter and a team driven on the same goal. And I think that's the key for any kind of culture that you want, is that everyone's striving for the same thing.
I'm very excited to see, how Feimster does as the captain. I'm super excited for him, and I know he's going to do a great job in leading the team. Just he has so many great leadership qualities, from his work ethic to commitment, and I think he, is really able to. I think he has the respect of everybody on the team, so I'm super excited to, see how that plays out. And with all the new guys coming in, I think it'll really bring a breath of fresh air to the program. But I know that they're going to be, again, a top contender and a top 10 team that's going to be battling for, wins at nationals.